All right, we ready?
Yep.
We been ready.
All right, welcome to another episode of the illest podcast in the world. The podcast that keep on keeping on. It's T, Big Mike, and it's Jimmy, and we just saying, what's up, fellas? Like you said, it's been a while.
It's been a long while.
It's been a while. A lot of stuff has been happening. I'm sure we'll touch on several things today. How everybody doing? Got past January into the new year. 2020 has already been jump started. For good, for bad, for whatever. You know, we still early in the year.
Oh yeah.
T, how you living, brother?
Living good.
Living good?
Yep.
He lives fabulous. Like the rapper. I ain't gonna spell it because he spelled his name wrong in the 90s. Think about it. You spelled that shit wrong.
Yeah, he was.
Did nobody catch on to it?
Just because you're a rapper don't mean you can spell.
Well, don't spell your name in your lyrics.
I mean, yeah, he did spell his name wrong. Yeah, I thought he was trying to be slick. Maybe he really can't spell.
Well, that's just like MC8. You took that, what do you say, take the G out of it because the G ain't in you?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know.
A lot of rappers spell their names wrong, though.
We'll give him a pass, I guess.
Is my mic on? Is it hot?
Man, you always hot in the streets.
Oh, no.
You hot in the streets and you hot on the mic. Call you mystical. There I go.
He spelled his name wrong, too, didn't he?
Yeah.
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 He spelled it with a K.
Yeah. That's what you do when you rap, though.
Yeah.
You gotta be slick with it.
Yeah.
You know?
You gotta watch out for all those copyright infringements and
Yeah, that too.
legals and all that. So
That too. Big Mike, how you living, brother?
I'm living that day-to-day struggle. I'm trying to get a nickel. That's how I'm living.
We all living in this.
I'm still here though, so I can't complain. You know, we all here.
Right.
So, how you doing, JR?
I'm feeling well as I should, brother. Feeling well as I should.
All right.
2020 started off on a sad note for our sports fans out here as we lost Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba, along with his daughter Gianna Bryant, Mambacita. Just want to put that out there. One, because I'm a lifelong Lakers fan. And two, the way it happened, man, it was just, I mean, it was sad, but at the same time, it was just kind of like unbelievable.
It's them damn planes, man.
And it still is. It still is, too. At least for me. I'm still kind of like in shock. But sometimes events like that, sad to say, help people put some stuff in perspective that they may have put on the back burner.
Mm-hmm.
And that's love your loved ones, man, because tomorrow ain't promised. I mean, we all know that, but sometimes you just need a reminder. So, what's your thoughts on that?
I got a text from Tony talking about Kobe died, so I was at home and they were out shopping, so I turned to the TV and it wasn't really nothing reported.
Nah.
And so I just went back to watching TV and happened to go back to ABC and they started reporting a plane, helicopter went down. So from there, you knew everything was real. So
Now, I ain't never had the desire to get on no helicopter. I'm serious.
I don't even like that. That's why the reasons I don't fly, because, you know, my belief is your life is in the hands of a pilot, and it depends on what his mood is like. You know, I tell people all the time, you know, that morning before he came to work, he might have got served with divorce papers. And he might just take it out on him and everybody that's on the plane. So you just never know, man. It's just, I was never one to be in the friendly skies, put it that way.
I'll fly because it really is convenient.
Yeah,
I don't like to fly.
You fly G5s.
Cause trust me, I'm on the plane. I'm praying. I'm like, Lord, please let us take off safely. Lord, just let us land safely. Oh God, oh Lord, please. Cause I ain't driving that thing. So
Right.
I'm not a big fan of flying, but I do it.
Well, I know, like
I've been doing it for years. So
between, I know you and T, y'all probably flew more than I have, but it's just it ain't really the taking off part. It's just getting up there. It's like you just floating on a big ass pillow. I don't like that feeling. And I don't know if y'all feel the same way, T or Jimmy, but I can handle the taking off and landing. It's just the leveling out part. That shit just feels weird to me. What do you think, T?
I don't mind it at all. I done flew 3-4 times, and I don't know.
T says 3 or 4 times. He means a week.
Nah. But no, it don't bother me. It's just
I ain't driving the thing. That's my whole thing.
yeah, and that's what I like about it.
You like that part?
I like being able to just sit back and relax. I want to take the train
Shit,
sometimes.
you can put your car on cruise control. You can sit back and relax. Keep your eyes on the road.
Statistically, a plane is safer than a car.
I don't believe it. I would rather see it coming.
But you don't know if that don't necessarily happen.
But I would rather see it coming and being able to have the desire or the chance of either to prevent it or just run into a ditch. Your chances are higher to survive a ditch crash than a plane crash.
Yeah, because the plane go down.
Right. It's like you flying in some aluminum foil, basically, with 2 motors. So,
Yeah,
I mean, it was sad, man.
People were checking on me, man. I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody that checked on me. I want to give a shout out to Shelly, my homegirl, my brother. They seriously checked on me because they know how big of a Laker fan I am and how big of a Kobe fan I am. And it's hard to lose anybody, particularly if it's somebody that's close to you. But people get mad like, why are you upset about a celebrity? And it's because some people get the platform to touch and reach. I mean, depending on what they're doing at the platform. In this case, it's sports, but they're reaching millions and millions of people. So they got a platform to inspire and influence millions and millions of people. But that's the difference. I'm not comparing that to losing a loved one or a family member, but it's still sad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's still sad. So, rest in peace, Black Mamba.
To me, it was more that it affected me. I talked to you about it, Jimmy. I'm sure he was more at ease. The other people were more at ease. For me, it was more of the 2 girls that were on the plane. For them to have to sit there and wait for their death. And I'm sure that young girl's parents probably held her. It was reported that Kobe was holding his daughter when the plane crashed. So that's the part that kind of sticks out to me because I have a daughter that's 13. So that's the part that affected me.
So I'm saying that it makes you put stuff in perspective.
So
You don't ask for it. It just gets injected into your life, into your perspective. And it, we can't control that. We can't control it. The thing is, we can sit back and look at it, think about some stuff, and move forward. Hopefully, in a positive way, despite the negative outcome of the whole ordeal. But the irony of it, man, LeBron broke his record the night before. And then 24 hours later, this happens. I was just like, this you can't write a script. Something like that, man. It's crazy.
yeah,
It's crazy. So, rest in peace, Kobe, Gianna, and all those that were lost in that tragic accident. But again, man, love your loved ones, man. For real. Love your loved ones. Make peace with folks that you feel you haven't made peace with over trivial stuff or, silly stuff. Go ahead and do that. But man, let's talk about something happier.
Shit, what's happy? It's February. We can talk about. You want to start off with taxes, or that one holiday that all men hate.
Let's start off with V-Day, and then what I would like you to do is
V-Day.
I would like. Listen, y'all. Today, y'all. I don't mean to sound like Kevin Hart, but today y'all gonna learn, because what's gonna happen is Big Mike is gonna give you his tax tips for 2020. So y'all pay attention. He gonna drop some knowledge on y'all on some taxes and what you should and what you should not do for 2020. So yeah, V-Day, man. When is it? Next week?
Next Friday.
I don't know, because I'm not dating somebody like that.
You got more than one date. It's okay. We understand.
Dude. I was trying to bypass V-Day. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to get past that, but I don't have any plans. What about y'all? Y'all married? What y'all got going on?
I'm playing Uno. Skip the T.
I don't know what I'm doing. Same thing we do every night, Brian.
Just come up with a plan to take over the world.
Yep.
That's a bomb plan. We really don't believe in Valentine's Day. So, I mean, if you think about the whole day, businesses and merchandisers, they bump up the prices of their merchandise that they want us to buy for our loved ones just for that one damn day.
Just like Christmas.
Well, yeah, but
just a different thing.
So we don't go out on Valentine's Day. We'll probably go out the day after, or if it falls on a Saturday or a Sunday, we'll go the week after. Why pay $60 for a steak when you can get it for $22 on a normal day?
That's word. That's word.
I'm economical.
But see, here's the difference. See, you can say that y'all don't believe in Valentine's Day and your wife don't believe in Valentine's Day because you're married. But for the single brother like me, say you meet this nice young lady and, it's around the Valentine's Day season. Then you talk to her and she says, "Oh, I don't believe in Valentine's Day. It doesn't mean anything to me." I'm going to tell you right now, fellas, if you listen, do not fall for that shit. Don't you fall for that shit. I don't care. Single fellas. I don't care if you got to get her a card, send her a heart emoji, something. Because when a woman tell you she don't believe in a new woman tell you she don't believe in Valentine's Day, she's full of shit.
It's set up like Trump.
She's full of shit. Do something. Don't fall for that. Do not fall for that.
You know what? I did that one year. Cause
you fell for it.
Somebody told me, "Oh, I don't want nothing." Okay.
Shit.
Well, you tell me you don't want nothing. Shit. You think I'm gonna wiggle my wallet out of my pocket?
And what happened? What was the result?
You ever seen that?
Good attitude.
You seen that commercial with Stone Cold? He was sitting in a restaurant, and that waiter dropped the dishes.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hell yeah."
Yeah.
That's what happened to me. It was a hell yeah moment. So.
Don't fall for that, man.
It gets kind of interesting when you don't have no gift and they go out and buy you one on purpose to make you feel like shit.
And then after they say they didn't want nothing, but we weren't going to exchange anything. Yeah, don't fall for that, man. Get something.
Because see, this is what happens. Girl, what you doing? I'm at work, girl. What you doing? Oh, I'm getting all dazzled up. My baby coming home from work early today. It's Valentine's Day. Yeah, what your husband doing? Nothing, girl. I told her I ain't want nothing. Girl, you better make sure he get you something. I'm going to go out to the mall right now. He kind of gave me some clues. And they go out to the mall and buy you that one little thing that you were talking about. When you get home from work, you smell food you ain't smelled in 6 months since you've been married. You know you're in trouble. It's like that episode of Martin. when he forgot Gina at his anniversary.
Yeah,
He went down to the lingerie store and bought that little.
You gotta improvise.
Hey man,
You got. That's the ultimate test of thinking on your feet.
this is what you do. If you get that whiff of food when you open that garage door, you're like, oh shit. Hey, I forgot to go pick up my medicine. I gotta go to Walgreens. See, then you sneak off to the mall real quick. So you on a mission. Just make it fast.
But at the same time, at that instant, when you ain't delivered, you gotta think of all the little stuff that she talked about, all the little things that make her feel special, all the little, whatever it is, that's gotta roll through your mind so that you can go and deliver.
Hey man, if you can't find nothing, money is a cure for everything. Just give her some money.
Yeah.
But you just recognize you ain't getting no pud that night. You ain't getting no pud.
Hey.
You ain't getting no shake and bake. You might as well forget it.
Hey. Now,
what was that for, T?
I don't know. I don't. Hey, all I'm saying is Valentine's Day. If I'm with a significant, yeah.
You ain't
I got
getting no
it
shake and bake.
I got it in. We got it in.
Well, yeah, because you bought a gift. But if you didn't buy
you saying if you didn't buy no gift?
Yeah, you ain't getting no shake and
Oh,
bake.
no, hell no.
You ain't getting no shake and bake. Am I wrong, T?
Nope.
Nah.
What's your input, T? You kind of quiet.
You got nothing to say.
Oh, man. Don't get quiet now.
Yeah.
We in this together, brother. We're on the same game. CMB. We all we got.
I got
No,
questions.
man, you're right. You ain't getting nothing. You got to come with something to get something.
Man.
Valentine's Day ain't like it used to be. Like, for example, I don't need no intimate details from y'all's lives. Let's just talk in general, all right? Let's just talk in general.
You talking about hypothetically?
No, not even hypothetically, just in general.
Okay.
All right. How many of y'all have bought your significant other lingerie and made that trip to Victoria's Secret?
Can we pause the podcast for a moment so I can think about that, or can I have you rephrase that question in a different?
All right, put it this way. I have bought lingerie for a significant other before.
Right.
This is in
You
the
talking
past.
about just lifetime or just
Yeah,
right now?
In lifetime.
Oh yeah, I have.
In the past. In the past.
Yeah, because you know all women are different.
Yeah, but that used to be like the thing. Like lingerie used to be the thing,
Yeah.
But this is what happened to me in one instance. And again, there have been many. And of course, disclaimer, those names will not be revealed. Trust me.
Hey man, I don't need to hear all your little freaky tales like Too Short.
Anyway. So I go to Victoria's Secret. That's probably like one of the first times.
Damn, he went to Vicky C?
Yeah, that's what they tell. That's what you're supposed to do.
Nigga, I went to Frederick's Hollywood.
I ain't mess with Frederick.
Shit, Frederick got it in. But anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I didn't mess with. I don't think I messed with Frederick before. I always went to Victoria's Secret. So, for this one particular woman, I go in there.
You want to say her first initial?
No.
Do I know her?
No.
Okay, I'm cool.
Spend the day going to Victoria's Secret. I don't know her exact size and measurements, so I'm asking women in the store, like, hey, come here. You come here, you come here, you come here.
Damn,
Like, she about
kind of aggressive.
your height and got what you got going on at the top and then what you got going on at the bottom. She bought that size. All right, so we need to figure all that out. Get the proper size or whatever. I'm picking out, it's nice, lacy, what they call it, teddy, whatever. And it's red because it's Valentine's Day, right?
Or pink.
I got red.
Okay.
And you can see through in all the necessary spots. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, I was like, this is gonna be hot. So I make dinner. She comes over. We have a romantic evening. I give her the gift. She opens it. And she's like, oh my God. I don't think I can wear that. I was like, oh, hell no. You gonna wear this. You gonna wear this shit.
You being aggressive.
She didn't want to wear it because she had an issue with her body. Have you ever encountered that?
Yeah.
Now, ladies, your man spent all that time to go to Victoria's Secret, got you in mind, trying to have a special night with you for Valentine's Day, and you don't want to model the lingerie for your man after all that.
Hey man, I'm gonna have to cut you right there. All women don't like to model
What you mean?
because of that situation you came across. You
But it's for me.
right, but she's not comfortable with her body.
Right, yeah, that was the case.
She ain't gonna want to model.
If she puts it on and she walks around the coffee table, she's modeling it for me.
In your eyes, that's modeling. But to
Damn
her,
right.
She don't want you to see.
Because I
parts.
think she's hot.
You know.
Because I think my woman's hot. That's why I did it.
Yeah, but to her, she's.
And that's what I don't understand. Is what you said.
She's thinking that you see her as a sex.
That ain't even
a sex.
Come on, man.
No,
Come on, dude.
Because
that's not even the case.
I'm just saying.
Because on the other side of that, it's like, don't you find me sexy?
It's the yin and the yang.
Don't you find me attractive? You don't do this to me. You don't say that to me. You know what I mean?
I plead the fifth on that one. I can't speak on that.
So that's one instance I really didn't understand.
What they say in
Years
the
later.
courts. I got an ongoing court case going on, so I can't speak upon what's going on right at that moment.
I'm just saying, man. That's the one thing I remember about a particular Valentine's Day that I did not understand. More to the story is, ladies, when your man do stuff like that for you, accept it. We do it for you because we love you, we like you, or we really, really like you. Or we're trying to get the draws. No, I'm just...
Again, those are the words coming from James Ross's opinion.
No, seriously.
And his
Seriously.
opinions only.
Seriously. You know, and nowadays, I don't know, man. Things have changed. I don't think women even really wear lingerie. They just...
No, they do. It's called a thong. But they wear it all year long.
I mean...
There's no such thing as lingerie anymore. It's a thong.
If you want to jump right in and get naked, that's fine with me. I'm cool with that.
T, what's your input? You've been too quiet on this pod today, man. You got the flu?
No,
You got
I
the
ain't
neurovirus?
You ain't got that corona.
Coronavirus.
What'd I say?
It said neurovirus.
Shit, same shit. It's named after a beer. Coronavirus. Don't drink no Coronas for 6 months.
What's the deal with that, man? Why ain't no, go ahead. Finish what you said, T.
Oh no, I wouldn't say nothing.
No,
I ain't
man, we want
I ain't
your
got no
input.
experience in buying lingerie and all that stuff. I don't know nothing about
Terrence
that. All that.
Terrell Hill.
But you got experience in Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Come on,
Going
T.
out, I was going to dinner. That's about it.
Come on, T.
Maybe cooking dinner. I don't know. I don't do nothing for Valentine's Day. I ain't
So you didn't have that.
sentimental.
So you didn't have
romantic.
that.
I
flowers.
ain't romantic. I'm rough around the edges.
Little rose petals on the blade.
No.
Look how ashy my hands is.
So you actually
This look like a
hey, man,
sentimental
wait a minute. I got you, brother.
I don't need it.
Yeah, you do.
No, man.
Hey, man, you touch your wife on her butt and with them rough hands, she gonna sue you, bro.
You said I'm touching my wife's butt.
Okay, never mind. Well, I'll leave that alone. My fault, y'all, viewers. I'm just trying to be helpful. And on a rough Saturday, it's too cold for that.
Hey man, this cold weather is chapping the hell out of my skin.
Shit, you better do that. Use that old grandmother remedy. You better put that damn cocoa butter on.
I do.
No, your grandmother used to tell you, boy, you better lather that shit on.
I do. It's getting rough, man. Like the damn snake.
Put on plastic gloves after you do it. Let it soak in.
Let that shit soak in, marinate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, Valentine's Day. It's a fucking set-up holiday.
It ain't the same as it used to be, man.
Right up after fucking Christmas and New Year's Eve. You gotta save up more money. Just go buy some $80 goddamn roses, which only cost him $12 to get shipped. And
Right.
They only last 6 days, if that.
But then I came across a lot of women that don't like dozens, but they deal with a rose.
Nah, man, that's like you on fucking Bachelorette or The Bachelor. Nah, I ain't choosing you like that yet. We ain't even We ain't even been on 13 dates. This is like date 6. You know I ain't giving you no single rose. Mama, look what he got me. And remember
Some
back in
girls
the
like
day,
that, though.
But remember back in the day when we was in high school, you know, if you ever was dating a girl and you buy her a flower, she'd cut it and stick it in a book.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look here. I got this in my biology book.
That's the test that I failed because I was at your house the night before. Yeah.
Man, I remember, Valentine's Day, man, like, if I'm dating somebody, man, we used to make them mixtapes.
Oh, shit.
Mix CD. Do anybody even do that anymore?
Nope. It's called Cox Cable. They got an R&B station.
We used to put in work on that stuff, man.
That's hours of work.
Used to put in work. Gotta get the right songs.
Oh, yeah.
There's some Jodeci.
Yeah, that's back in the day, bro.
But that's when it was good, man.
Yeah.
That's when it was good. Let me tell y'all something else. There's been a lot of debate that I've seen, maybe y'all haven't seen, between who's the best, Jodeci or Boyz II Men. I'm gonna break it down for you.
Man.
Jodeci is what you play when you trying to get in there. Jodeci is when you trying to seal the deal. Am I lying?
I plead the fifth. These are all the words from Jimmy's Ross.
I'm just saying. Am I lying?
Well,
Gee, am I lying?
Wait. Let me rephrase that. Okay.
It was a default.
Back then, okay.
Exactly.
Okay, back then I was single, so yes. Well, I didn't like Boyz II Men anyway, so.
Well, Boyz II Men, this is my view on Boyz II Men.
Fuck Boyz II Men.
Boyz II Men,
Harmonized.
they may have been
Motherfuckers.
better talent-wise. Maybe that's debatable.
Nah, hell no.
But you play Boyz II Men,
When you get in trouble, you want her back.
thank you.
I fucked
Thank
you
you.
up, girl.
Or Keith Sweat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that nasal whining motherfucker.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, man.
It was Jodeci.
Yeah, I miss those days, man. Tony. Yeah.
I can't speak on that one.
What, Tony?
Yeah, I can, but I can't.
What you mean, man?
I can, but I can't.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know, I have to talk off the air on that one.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna ask no more. I don't need details.
No, man, you know, hey, I don't hide nothing from my friends. You ask, I tell.
You hiding now?
No,
What you
man.
talking about?
I can't. Hey, man, you try to go against my amendment, right? Quit it.
All right. Okay.
You starting to sound like that Orange Frito dude. Stop it.
No, I ain't never like that. Bastard.
Yeah, man. It's yeah, Valentine's Day.
Well, all I'm gonna say is, you know, hope y'all enjoy y'all's Valentine's Day. Excuse me.
Stop it.
Hope y'all survive
Shit, I'm gonna
the
survive.
day, the event. Godspeed. I don't know what I'm doing on Valentine's. Probably nothing.
Whatever, dude. You don't get a phone call.
Nah, I doubt it. What day is it on this year?
A Friday. You want to put a wager on
I'm
it?
gonna watch the Lakers
You
game.
want to put a wager on it?
No,
Okay. Why won't you put a wager
I'm
on
gonna
it?
watch the Lakers game.
If you confident,
Huh?
take the bet.
Nah, man. Tired of losing.
Okay.
I'm tired of losing your little sideways
okay,
ass bets, man.
Hey, I give you the offer.
No, man.
If you take it, you take it. If you don't, you don't.
What's the bet?
What you want the bet to be?
What's the bet? I don't know. What's the bet?
I bet you get a phone call for Valentine's Day
To go partake in Valentine's Day
Yep.
festivities.
with somebody.
I bet you a drink.
I'll take that bet.
All right, bet.
We got a witness, T.
Bet.
All right.
All right, man. All right. Like I said,
It's going to be, hey, James, what's going on? Ain't heard from you in a while. Yeah, I'm just chilling. Me and the dog watching the game. Oh, yeah? You want to get out? Let's go do something. I'm locked in the house. It's Friday. You shouldn't be home. Yeah, I'm cool, though, but, you know, what you got playing? Whatever. I might.
Nah, son. I don't think so.
All right. To be continued.
I don't think so.
To be continued. Yeah. What's my record of wins against you?
I don't know, man.
It should be like
It's pretty lopsided.
6-1.
No, it was 6-1.
What? Oh, all right. You tell me.
We won like 6-3, 4 maybe.
Hey man, that ain't lopsided.
It depends. You talking sports or you talking like
All together, all our bets. I'm like 6 for 2. I'll say 6 for 2.
all of our bets?
Yep.
I'll raise you. I'll say you probably about 9-5.
I'll take that.
9-5.
Cause there's been some nights that I'll accept
9-5.
Yeah.
Sideways shit. I don't know why I fall for that shit.
Hey man, it's a straight up.
It's the Mamba mentality in me. That's what it is.
It's a straight up bet.
I got the Mamba mentality, man.
I said, hey Jimmy, such and such, man, you crazy. I said, you want to make a bet on it? Well, what's the bet? Let's bet a bottle. And then it happened. He want to get mad. How you gonna get mad at me for making a good, decent, hard, solid bet?
Because in the event of your winnings, when you win, there's always some BS that happens.
Oh man, come on, man.
Always some BS.
Okay.
Except I'm talking sports. I'm talking more like along sports.
Okay, so what happened when Oklahoma played Florida Gators?
It was some BS.
What was the BS?
Y'all called a touchdown away from us on a holding pass that didn't even happen.
We didn't call
a holding penalty that didn't even happen.
You mean the referee called it?
Well, it's probably a Florida ref. What else you got?
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm cool. I'll take that bet.
All I know is Jermaine Gresham burnt your whole team for like 65 yards.
And what happened?
And they
before
said
that?
holding penalty. And then they didn't even show the penalty.
Hey man, why you think he burnt us? Because somebody got held on the line.
They didn't show it.
Hey, back then they didn't have replay.
Yeah, they did.
Hey man, we can't prove it.
What else you got? You want to know my other theories or some facts on your bets?
Nah, man. I don't want to open no bad wounds.
No bad ones. I'm just saying.
Nah, that's cool.
I call it like I see it. I call it like I see it.
Okay. Well, we got a bet. So you got, let's see, you got technically what? A week and a day?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So if I call you, you
Have
don't
my drink
answer.
ready.
So wait, if you don't answer,
I have my drink ready.
so that means you busy?
Next time we out, just go and get my drink.
I just want to make sure we're clear because sometimes I'll call you.
I'll tell you if something happens.
Okay. All right.
I
That's
ain't
cool.
got, like Ice-T said, I ain't got no reason to lie.
All right. I got you.
I always tell you if something go down. Anything.
Man, yeah, you do.
May take a week or two, but you find out eventually.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So what's our next topic, y'all?
Won't you drop that tax knowledge?
Man, I ain't got nothing for
Son.
the people because this is broadcast all over the place.
Tell them
Hey man, only
do's and don'ts of tax season.
Hey, don't let your cousin do your taxes. That's step one. They gonna fuck your shit up. They'll have you claiming kids you ain't even heard of. For one. Two, don't listen to your mama because she said, "Oh, I know the dude that down for 24th and 4th. He been doing taxes since 68. Nah, he don't know all the new rules and regulations. Let him go. Right?
Yeah.
And since we got that new dude, that orange guy, hey man, if you gotta pull up some bogus receipts on gas for, you can use your gas miles as a write-off for your taxes, do that shit. And don't move before tax season.
Yeah.
Cause you gotta, they break it in half.
Speak on it, son.
Gee, you know that.
Speak on it, son.
Yeah, cause once you leave one house and move into another one, you gotta claim both tax properties on taxes, and that shit sucks. That's all I got for the people.
What
Claim
about
everything, dogs, exams, all that shit.
Hey, what about when you get your money?
First of all,
How about that? When you get your money?
I think I can help speak for all of us. Well, before we get to taxes, see, here's the plan and the problem with us black people. They see everybody that they work with driving nice cars. And that's cool. You work hard, you might deserve it. But don't go out and buy no goddamn 2019 Maserati if you can't afford the plates on that bitch. Do your homework.
2,000 Maserati.
Hey, man.
Those people that buy.
Look, man. I have seen it.
There's people that buy 2020 freaking Dodge Chargers that can't afford the place. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing too. You know, if you can afford it, get it. If you can't afford, just remember,
You can take it back.
no, you can't. Well, some places do give you
got
30
30
days.
days?
Just
Some
leave the
places,
tag on it.
Yeah.
it's not closed, Steve. But you're right. Some places will give you 30 days.
Right?
But here's a catch.
No.
No, that's legit. That's real. That's some places do allow 30 days. When you look at that sticker on the price of that vehicle, it's 1,000 per 100 is what your plates cost. So, for example, me and my coworker been noticing there's a lot of people driving around with these brand new Escalades. Well, the big body is $110,000.
Right.
I know that because they set me up one day to ride in a loaner while they were fixing my car. Anyway, so if you take that, that's $10,000 for plates. And you know everybody in mama ain't got $10,000 in the bank. So you might be able to joyride in that bitch for what? 30, 60, half a year?
You're probably living in it too.
Yeah, but then you see sometimes you see that tow truck going down the road with that Escalade bouncing on the back.
Yeah.
They went and took somebody's shit from their job. Stop doing that shit. And then stop putting rims on your shit before you get the plates.
Yeah,
Get the plates first.
I seen
Then
that
get the
shit.
rims.
I seen that shit, man.
So, yeah.
Be
And
smart.
get some of your money to your kids and buy them some school clothes so they don't get picked on like I did in high school. That wasn't the reason why, though, but, you know, just buy your kids some clothes. They appreciate it.
You said you did get picked on because of your clothes. You did not get picked on because of your clothes.
I did at McMillan, but I was going to high school with some unruly people.
Oh, McMillan, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Some of them played for Nebraska.
Yeah.
You know, some of them was gang members.
Yup.
So, you know, because my family couldn't afford to go out and buy Reeboks and Nikes and Adidas every 6 months. I was lucky just to get one pair, so maybe that's why I am the way I am. But anyway, spend a little bit of that money on your kids.
Word up. Word up. Word.
And don't take them just to, what's that goddamn place called, y'all?
Pizza machine.
That's a good one. No, buffet.
Golden Corral?
Stop taking them kids to Golden Corral as soon as you get your check.
That ain't for the kids.
Yeah, think about it. You can take the whole family. You're going to spend, okay, say if it's 5 people.
Spend like $20 a head.
Right.
Man,
But everybody that go there did the exact same thing. Take your kids to a nice place that they want to go to for once.
Hey, when we would go, and I'm talking like recent times, I go with my mom and my aunt.
What?
Mom, you know, we ate and got the desserts, right?
Right.
You know, the brownies and cookies.
Yeah.
My mom opened up her purse and had these napkins.
Oh, she did.
I said, "Mama, what you doing?" She said, "Boy, you better get you some dessert." she
No, she did.
Yes, she did. Mom, I don't mean to bust you out like that. You probably ain't gonna listen to this podcast anyway.
Yeah, but his sister will, so it will get word to her.
Shoot, she had a purse full of cookies and brownies and stuff. She said, "You better get you some of this stuff."
Oh, shit.
I had an auntie that almost got hemmed up in Chicago. They was gonna call the police on her. The management saw her.
Over some
Cookies, and she had a
For real?
Yeah, she
Over
had
a damn
some cookies?
some hams and stuff in there.
Oh,
Yeah, shit,
Hey, who that sound like, T?
I don't know.
That we saw do it. One of my relatives.
Oh, your cousin?
Man.
Yeah.
Have we ever told you that story?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Man. Yeah.
I started doing it too. I like cookies. I started
Not that much to go to jail.
think I want to go take no cookies. If I can take them,
You be that episode of life. You gonna eat your cornbread. What you in here for? Cookies.
I would give them to her and be like, "Put this in your purse right now." I
So
don't
you
carry
an
them like that.
accessory.
She the one that initiated.
Hey, man.
Everybody do
Just
that.
remember, snitches get stitches.
Shoot,
You better not tell on your mama.
I'm not snitching. I'm not snitching.
Actually, you kind of are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm giving her props.
Well, yeah, but everybody else be like, they'll see you with your mama. Is that your mama, Jimmy? They'll be like, I heard what you said.
And I bet you they go and do the same thing.
They probably will.
They go and do the same thing.
Man, I think at these buffets, they should just give you a doggy bag.
Right.
They should.
I mean, as much as you pay for them, man, you
Preach.
entitled to a little bit of something after you leave. They should just weigh it out. Maybe you can take a half a pound of food. You know
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, our rate just gave you almost $40.
$100 depending on how many people you got.
I mean,
Yeah, I know y'all
goddamn.
didn't eat that much food. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the key. They want you to get all that shit on your plate. Like, all right, let's watch this motherfucker eat. Yeah, oh, he's slowing down after that salad. He ain't touched the meat yet. Oh, he ain't getting no cookies. Wait. A lady across from him opened her purse. What's that white plastic thing? Hey, go tap her on the shoulder. Hey, man, can you take that cookie out your purse?
The buffet.
I agree.
The buffet is like going to goddamn Six Flags. They charge you admission just to go eat.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you should be able to get a doggy bag or a little container. The ones that you gotta guess which side is the right side to put into the slot.
Yeah.
Something.
Hey, man, but you know what's funny? Even the Chinese buffet is picking up on that shit. Cause like if you go get go to China Buffet,
Yeah.
you can go get a to-go box, but it goes by the weight.
Yep, they weigh
Yeah,
it
that's
out.
what's up. That's what's up.
Hey, man, do you know how much crab legs weigh?
How much?
A lot.
I don't eat decadently like Big Mike.
I don't either, but I've just seen people going there for the crab legs and try to get a to-go box, trying to stuff crab legs on top of rice.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess that would. Yeah, that'd be kind of heavy.
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
So
They ain't smart. So what you got to do is you got to crack open the crab leg because you don't need the
leg.
crab, the shell.
You don't. You just want the meat.
Crack open that leg, take the meat out, and then
see, y'all got tips from Big T, Chef T.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's how they get you, man. That's a good idea,
take
man.
that crab home, make you a salad,
Shit.
crab salad.
Or if you got a friend like we got, he'll just knock on your window or throw a pebble with a bag of still alive lobsters and shit.
I don't know how that fool pulled that off.
Hey, man, that's my dude though. But
I don't know how he pulled that off.
Confidence.
he had that mama mentality when it came to them lobsters.
Stealth.
He just walked in there, told him to put some lobsters in the bag, went up to the front, act like
And
he had
that's the
already bought them,
crazy
and walked
part.
right out the front door with it.
And that's the crazy part, T, that you say
Confidence,
that.
man.
Because this is at Albertsons, but we ain't saying the person's name.
That's our boy.
Man, back in the day, you had to go up to the meat department to tell them what lobster you wanted. So this fool
Right.
took the time and weighed out which lobster he wanted. Like, nah, that one's too small. Big Mike, can't. Nah, let me get that one. Oh, that one's for Big T. Me, yeah. And just to walk out with that takes big kahunas. And I remember T told me the story because I don't know where I was at. He said the bag was still moving and everything.
Yeah,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That takes a special skill.
takes a thief.
You ain't lying. Yeah. Yeah, you get that right on the head.
That's crazy, y'all.
Iceberg. He just ain't fearing the consequence.
Ice in his veins.
Yep.
It's adrenaline. He all about his adrenaline.
Right.
It's a rush.
No, you nervous as hell, but yeah, that's the
Rush
thrill
for that.
of it.
It was a rush for that food.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like when you eating hot sauce. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a penalty. It's going to burn.
Right.
But it's the rush that it gives you. You just like it. You can't leave it alone.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's all my tips I have for the taxpayers. And don't blow all your money either. Put half of that shit in your savings account.
Or take a big chunk and put it on debt that you got.
Man.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do.
If you pay one extra house note a year, you'll knock your
interest.
you'll knock your mortgage down by almost half.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Just one extra mortgage payment a year.
So if your homegirl come over your house like, girl, you didn't get that car? Hey, tell her you got bigger responsibilities.
Yeah, like your kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't always got to go buy that new weave set. It'll be there. You just got to work hard, play hard. You'll be all right.
Hey, y'all know what month it is, right? I mean,
Black
I better
History,
know.
man.
Right.
Which is the shortest goddamn month of all.
Oh, but we get it's leap years. We get one more day.
Ooh. What's a leap year?
Wow.
How about they give us a leap year refund? Refunded for all that money that they didn't give us the last 660 years or something. Then
Reparations.
It ain't got to be reparations. Just give me some money.
The 1 month where you got to treat black people decent and then treat them like crap for 11 other ones.
Oh, better yet,
Just to
T.
deal with that.
Man. So you must be talking about your workplace.
Yeah.
You plead the fifth?
Talk about it in general.
Just, yeah.
In general,
You know.
man.
You know we got to work harder no matter what.
Yeah.
Even just to look like we comfortable, we got to work hard.
Yeah.
Because if you look like you too comfortable, they going to say something to fuck your day up.
Hey man, what happened with I know during Black History Month they used to show all the good old movies, man. Like it used to be like I could always count on watching Superfly.
Ooh. You want me to answer that? I got my hand up.
And I gotta go to YouTube, but it used to just be on certain channels.
I got the answer to that.
What?
You want me to answer?
What?
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
You know why you don't see those movies anymore?
Why?
Because all the networks are owned by white people.
They was owned by white people then, though.
Yeah, but there's more now. Look at BET.
I mean, that's I can't. Well, yeah, BET was showing.
BET is owned, white owned.
But it was white owned then.
VH1. Yeah, but they had a CEO that was black, so
I'm talking like
they gave more leeway.
just like 10 years ago.
Leroy. What's Leroy?
I could always count on Black History Month, the first day, the February 1st, I could see Superfly, I could watch Dolomite, all that stuff. Foxy Brown would be on. Pam Grier, you know how I feel about Pam Grier.
Pam Grier is now on a show about with a couple that moved to Nebraska.
Is she?
This
Yeah.
mess. Bless this mess.
Bless this mess.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm talking about Fox. I'm talking about
understand.
Coffee. I'm talking about Foxy Brown. I didn't understand.
Used to be like TBS,
Yeah. I didn't understand
USA.
why my dad was so enamored with Pam Grier.
I do.
Until I got older, I was like, yeah.
I would give y'all a little insider, but that's too much information. She was my first friend when I learned.
What?
She was my first friend when I learned. Use your imagination, people.
I'm trying. I don't know if I want to.
I'm trying to be subtle without giving it all away.
But
Yeah.
All right, she was my quality time friend.
Jet Magazine or something?
Did I? I'll leave that alone, y'all.
But man, I could always count on
That motherfucker.
probably
was so
TBS,
Yeah.
BT, a couple other channels. They would show all them movies,
Say.
man.
She was thick.
You know, she was in Blackula. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I think it was the second one.
My mama knew. My Aunt Janie knew.
Man.
That's how you think I got turned on to her.
Then I'm thinking like some of the movie channels would show some of them joints, like HBO,
It was
Cinemax.
It was Showtime.
It was Showtime.
Showtime was the major one.
They don't do
Cause
that
see,
now.
HBO used to be about what was her name? The white lady, Chatlin. She used to live in Castle.
Third time.
Lady,
Skinemax.
Lady Chatter.
You
later.
talking about Skinemax?
Yeah, but I'm just saying they used to be all based about that, not us.
That was after midnight though,
Hey man, 10 o'clock.
or after 10. It was after 10.
Yeah.
Lady Chatterley. You talking about Lady Chatterley?
Yeah, see, they were stuck on that.
Lady Chatterley's lover.
Emmanuel.
Yeah.
And your favorite, Rescue Diaries.
Man, that ain't my favorite.
Yeah.
They were just burning up each other's pants on that shit.
Then, other thing I know about Black History Month, if anything is televised regarding that, they do it at the last week.
Come on, man. You know why they
The
do
last
that
week of the month.
They don't want us to celebrate.
Yeah, we gonna celebrate because every day I'm blessed with life. I am Black History.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
But we don't get treated like we're
well,
historic.
of course not. Of course not.
That's the problem.
That, like,
Everybody
right.
wants to be us, but don't want to be with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
People want to be us, but don't want to have to deal with what we deal with to be us.
Nah, man.
You know how
You know, it would be funny. Not funny. It would be. I would love to see. You know, you just be able to walk up to a person that has it all. You know, I ain't gonna say a white person or whatever, but just somebody that has privilege. It was like, hey man, let's just swap to see if you can handle my life. Because see, in their eyes, they think that we have it all, but we don't. But when we do have just a little bit of theirs, they see it as a threat. So I would want to see how they would handle the pressure that we're under, like, you know, being harassed at work every day, or people looking at you all kind of sideways out in public. Just, you know, simple shit that we go through. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Or meeting the girl's parents, you know, they don't too much care for you, but, you know.
if you
right.
dating somebody
Right. You know.
outside of your race.
What's your plans with my daughter, Sonny? You know, that type of shit. You know, just to see, you know. They, you know.
And you know what they tell you? Is you crazy?
Nah, you know, no, I ain't crazy.
I mean, if you like
Right.
you were saying, you set it up as if you ask them to trade places,
Right.
they'd be like, you crazy.
But you know, it's funny because back in, this is years ago, they made that movie with John Travolta.
The White Man's Burden.
Yeah, that's the realest movie they ever made.
That was a good movie.
And it touched on that. And I don't think too many white people even knew about that movie. If they did, they try to erase it out their brain like they do a lot of stuff.
Nobody talks about that movie.
Nope.
When it comes to social issues or portrayals of social issues. That's interesting. Nobody ever brings that up.
Oh, because you know.
But they bring up some damn roots all the time.
Shit.
All the time.
BET play Roots like it's Family Feud. They play that shit all month in February, and then in May, at the end of the school year, they play it. And then around Halloween, they play it, and then Christmas. I'm like, what the fuck you trying to say?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Alex Haley is awesome.
Hey, man, I
He's
can't
great.
watch that shit, dude.
But at the same time, I had a hard time watching it as a kid. And then I get older and realize what's happening. I still got a hard time watching it,
Man.
even though I understand where it's coming from, and it's coming from a good place because of the author. But
It's too detailed,
at the same time,
too graphic.
you wonder about all the other stuff negatively associated with that experience and what people perceive from the negative stuff of that experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, ha, this what happened to y'all. And they're going to show it every February.
Pretty much.
BET going to show it at least 3 times a year.
Shit, more than that.
So that y'all know. You know, some people think like that. It's sad. But like I said, I know the storyline's coming from a good place. And Alex Haley's, you know, he's amazing. But
it's just
I
like,
always had a hard time watching that.
It's just like the Django Unchained. I mean, that movie was like, it was over the top, even though it was kind of like payback, but I didn't see it that way because before you got up to the payback part of the movie, they went back in time again.
All that stuff.
So I like, man.
I never finished watching that movie.
And guess who was the director of the movie?
Well, yeah.
Right, so.
Yeah.
Again, like you say, they had a good heart. They were thinking, you know.
Yeah, but man, he referenced the N-word so much in his movies. You'd be like, hey, man, what you trying to do? What you trying to say, man?
Well, he even had, what's his name, your boy? Pretty boy, Leonardo DiCaprio. When he said it, I was like, whoa, like that hurt my stomach. I was like, oh, but he acted. But damn, did you really have to say it in the movie?
But I mean, starting with
I know.
Pulp Fiction,
Yeah.
on and on and on and on and on. It's like, okay, we get it. We got it with Pulp Fiction.
Well,
Get it.
to me, I think he wanted to show that he was down,
That ain't the way to do it.
But he was just like, he was kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? He was like always teetering to the edge, like see how far he could go.
Like Charlie Murphy said, a habitual line stepper.
Right.
With that,
Right.
I never understood that. I never
So
understood.
you used to watch his movies. What you think?
I don't know, man. Kind of look at stuff like that in the context of the time when it was supposed to be out, too.
Yeah.
Because, it came out of people's mouths just like saying the word, time or anything, you know what I mean? Back
Right.
then, it was...
Yeah.
I mean, it's not only been Quentin Tarantino movies I've seen that, use that word repeatedly, but, it's just...
Higher learning.
Yeah, higher learning, and
That's
I
John
mean, you look
Singleton,
at,
though.
I know, but still the same thing.
I mean, you look at like modern, higher learning. All the movies, like our movies, I hear it in our movies all the time. Black movies, constantly calling each other niggers, and what I'm saying. And then you hear it, and I like to watch a lot of those movies to learn about that history. You know what I'm saying? And I was just watching a movie called Green Book. With Mahershala Ali,
Yeah.
and the one with Viggo Mortensen. It was just talking, and he was like a pianist traveling through the South, and everywhere he went, there was
with the black and white dude.
yeah, he was a pianist, Mahershala Ali, and he was world renowned black pianist, and he was decided he was going to travel the South to basically kind of break the color barriers down there. And, it's a true story. I can't remember the professor or the philosopher. He was a doctor. He had a PhD and stuff. I can't remember his name, but he decided he was going to do that to say, hey, you can't keep us out of these platforms,
Right.
out of these venues, But yeah, everywhere you turn, he was nigger this, nigger that. He happened to be gay too, so that kind of doubled on top of it too. And I don't know, it just I feel like in order to understand the history of America and the black experience, you gotta be able to tolerate that word because it's gonna be used so much. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, it happens and just gotta look forward. I feel like,
I agree. But with Quentin Tarantino, it's like, okay, you did it a couple times. Okay, we get it. Depending on the movie, it was set at this certain time. It's like, okay, we get it. We let you slide. But he make it a point to put that word in movies that don't even pertain to that time or experience. So I'm like, all right, dude, you need to chill with some of that, man, because it's not his word. And I understand creative license and creative freedom, but it's not his word to just kind of like sling that without caution in his scripts and in his movies. But at the same time,
I think that's the way people talk, even to this day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We ain't around in white households like that. You know what I'm saying? And who knows? That might be normal vernacular. You know what I'm saying? They refer black people like that all the time. Like I was thinking about how he's talking about Pulp Fiction. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, this look like dead nigger storage, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's cats that talk to other cats, black people like that all the time. Still,
oh heck yeah,
I feel like they got passed to use the word like that and around people that they know.
But it's worse now though, because I agree with you saying. It's worse now though because you got famous celebrity people giving people passes
to say that.
to say it.
Yeah.
Like Justin Bieber. He got a new song called Yummy, and they were saying before that song was released, he harmonized the N-word.
Wow.
Like, so you think you cool because you know Travis Scott. You think it's cool because you know Usher. But you think if you was around Usher or Travis Scott or anybody else of color and you try to do that, you think they're going to just let you get a pass? Man, they'll kill you, dude.
Yeah.
So a lot of it is our fault as well.
Sure. Put it in all these songs,
Right?
And stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the vernacular amongst our community, we refer that. You know, we use it a lot. I feel like we use it too much, and people hear it, and they kind of become accepted. You know,
we do.
I think my stepdaughter was talking to one of her friends on Fortnite the other night, and they was just conversating, and somehow they got on that topic, and he was like, "Yeah, man, my cousin gave me a pass to use the N word." It's like, yeah, right. I don't think so.
Come over to my house and see what happens. I'm gonna put you in my storage container for a couple days.
No such thing. My pass is my skin. If you ain't got that, then you can't say it.
Well, you know.
Yeah, we didn't give too many passes.
That's what, and that's why I say, you know, it goes back to what I just said to y'all about being able to ask a white guy or somebody with privilege to trade spots with us just to see how it feels, because a lot of people wouldn't be able to handle that.
The hell no, they wouldn't. They wouldn't.
But you know, in all lights, they look at that we should be happy with what we got, and that's not the case, because it could be at work, it could be outside of work, where you shopping. Hey, I worked just as hard as you did to get where you're at.
Probably harder.
Right. So just respect it. You ain't gotta respect me, but you will respect me as a person. Mm-hmm. Now you can say whatever you want about me in your car, but in my presence, at least just give me the decency to be respected by you. That's all I ask. But you know, people don't. You know, they don't see it like that.
I'm trying to figure out where this pass got implemented, because
music.
Well, hold on. Check it out. I'm gonna use music as my prime example. So I'm gonna take hip hop from '88 to about '98, and you could be in a group setting or a party, and maybe some of your homeboys was white or not black, and a song come on, and everybody vibing to the song. It could be Ice Cube, and Ice Cube used that word all the time, and they could even be mouthing and saying the lyrics, right? But you look at your friend outside of that race, and they knew damn well they better not, when that bar dropped with that word, they was like, they zipped it. They knew damn well that they can't say that word. Am I right or wrong? So I'm talking about a good 10 to 15 years where no passes were given up until now. So what I'm asking is, what happened?
You got more white rappers that infiltrated hip hop, and they had crews of brothers, and they might have freestyled or whatever. Oh, that's my white nigga. So you give them that.
That's a good point.
And they run with it.
That's a good point.
But your homeboy get famous, and you his crew, he brings you along. Mm-hmm. What can you say? He's the one with the power now. But that's how it happens. This happened with Eminem.
I would wait. Back in the day, I would wait. I'd be like, Ice Cube be seeing, the N-word you love to hate, and you got a crew of people, some of them black, some of them white or whatever, and they vibing, they mouthing the words, rhyming along, and then he's like, "Fuck you, Ice Cube," and he's like, and you just wait and be like, I wish you would say it. I'm waiting for you to say it. Yeah, I wish you would say it. And it didn't happen because there was respect.
Yeah, but it's also a different time. Yeah. And there's also a different time in music. Again, you got white rappers that got black crews, mm-hmm. and they get comfortable. Mm-hmm. That's true. You're a part of that crew. He's paying for everything. He might slip up once, and he'll look at you when he say it. Well, shit, he just gave me a pass, so I'm cool.
So that
it happens
outside of entertainment happens in real life.
Oh yeah. But they won't agree. They won't agree to you and tell you to your face they said it.
I agree with you. I was gonna say, man, I agree with you on the saying it's a new time thing, and I think that word doesn't have the same weight as it used to, because kids now they don't think like that, and it's they ain't never been in dangerous situations where they're getting called niggas, so it's not a such a negative connotation with it. You know what I'm saying? Where
Bro,
they
it's
don't
okay,
feel,
bro.
they don't feel, and they
Right.
don't understand the history behind it.
Yeah.
They just hear it as another word,
Right.
which in a way is almost like cool, but at the same time, you know, it's cool that like, we got so far away from that where kids can now feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Where it ain't such a stigma around it and where it's such a negative connotation. But at the same time, it's like you can't forget your history and you got to understand what that means.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Because
it's
a lot
on
of people out here still ain't forgot history.
So it's on the parents to teach the kids.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee at some point they may go through grade school. And I'm talking about now, they may go through grade school, junior high school, and may not hear that word. But once they get out in that real world and just try to get a career and try to make a living, that word gonna come up or some fashion that discriminatory venom behind that history is gonna come out in some way.
Yeah, really gonna feel it until you're a 20-year-old black man and you hear a 60-year-old white person call you a nigger. And then it's gonna be like,
Yeah,
that got a whole different tone to it.
yeah.
Dang. Oh, my fault, y'all.
So, all right. So we done, y'all. Have we blessed this podcast?
No, man. We got one more thing to tell these women on Valentine's Day. Drop that shit like it's hot.
Yeah, for real.
You better make sure that man get his off, or he makes you. You get yours off too. But hey, if you want to make sure he there next year, you better do what Snoop say. Drop it like it's hot
I will be at home Friday watching the Lakers game.
with somebody there. I know one person right offhand. I know that might call him,
Whatever.
and I ain't saying their name. I know two, matter of fact.
No. I'll be watching the Lakers.
Hey, man,
I
well-
think they play Friday.
Just gonna have my drink ready, and then matter of fact, on top of that, when it happens, you gotta call me and T on 3-way.
Okay. Deal, sucker.
All right.
Deal.
Damn, you taking it back to the 70s? How the pimps used to talk?
Hey,
Hey, you jive, Chuck, you
Like
sucker
this-
fool.
like history, man.
On that note, Winky Dinky Dog, and we out.
Peace.
Peace. One.